So we'll run down through the match ratings. Wonder how many people will get above a 5. We'll start and goal. We'll mind Fawn Williams, guys. Any?
Fawn Williams as we come.
Fawn's my son.
3. He made a few saves. Doesn't know how to catch a ball. Never commands his areas, but as I said, he did make a few saves, so give him a 3.
Aaron McGowan playing out of position, obviously at left back.
Give him a 5, just for the sheer fact that it was passionate. He was going through challenges. And I think that's the only reason he's getting above a 3 for me, just because he showed a bit of passion.
I don't know if it's fair to rate Jamie Hamilton. He was only on the pitch for 19 minutes.
I don't think you can really rate him because of that. Obviously, he's on 18 minutes, so I think we'll just bypass that.
Yeah, we'll jump to Sam Stubbs. Sam Stubbs today.
Good player, man.
Made a few challenges, stuff like that, but didn't look like anything we've saw him in the past few games, so 3.
3? 3 today. And George Stanger.
Don't want to be too harsh. Don't want to be too harsh on the boy when it's his debut, but
you have to be honest. But do you know what I mean? If he didn't play well, he didn't play well. His boy's been called up for a New Zealand under 21.
No, and don't get me wrong. I have some in under 20s and stuff like that. And he has. He looks solid and that, but to just throw him in the deep. That's to throw him in the deep end against your derby rivals. He get caught out a lot, so probably a 2, to be honest.
A 2. Moving into midfield, captain Darian McKinnon.
0.
Can't give him a 0.
No, give him a 0.
I'm sorry, right? That's meant to be the captain, lead by example, but the day just didn't show it. You're meant to be a leader. You're meant to speak to people if they make a mistake. You're meant to tell them how they can make it better, encourage them. Just fucking nah. No
he wasn't vocal at all, to be fair. So I can see you're giving him a 0, but I don't think you can go that bad. I'll give him a 2. I'll give him a 2.
Alex Gogic started in midfield when the centre off went on. He moved to centre back. Alex Gogic today.
3.
See, I've got away wasp. He's wasps these days, like the seagulls. I'll give him a 2 because it's just, once again, Martin Cannick-esque for big lumps up the ball, up the park, sorry. Going to no one, doesn't even know where he's hitting it to sometimes. He did make a few challenges, stuff like that. But no, the hoofball, I hate that. I absolutely despise it with a passion. So
I think it's one of those things where there's so many times that Alex Gogic does something really well, and I think it's brilliant. Brings the ball down, but that's when he's in midfield. As soon as he gets some defence, as this Brian Rice just said, don't worry about bringing it down.
Kick the balls.
Just
head, kick, just everything up the pitch. George will catch it, but he won't. Lewis Smith, who played out in the left wing today.
It's the poorest he's been
he's not been the
this
best
season. Obviously, he's been so good this season. So obviously there was this expectation put on his shoulders coming into the derby game. So I think everything was on him. And I probably didn't create much in my opinion. He was trying, I'll give him that, so I'll give him a 3.
3?
I'll give him a 3 as well. He's a good player, but it's his first season and you're trying to put all that,
can't put all that expectation
on him. Get out of this war.
So they're going to die anyway, right? Nah, they're putting that much pressure on a boy that's just come through the ranks. He's a good player, but they're putting far too much pressure on him. It's same with that Hamilton as well. He played well against Kilmarnock last week, but then bringing him into news conferences and all that, man, the boy's too young. He's still really young. It's just.
I just think that's one of those marketing things. You know, Accies are known for bringing the youth through. Youth players perform well in a game. The first thing you do is sit them in front of the press and get them noticed, especially them both being called up for national call-ups. I think Hamilton are immediately like, right, that's more press for us, more names in the news. You know what I mean? That's simple what it is. Ross Cunningham came off at half time for Mikael Miller.
I think obviously it was this. He didn't really do much at all until the penalty. Didn't really do much, but he scored a goal. I think the sub was more so a tactical decision because obviously we're down to 10 men, so don't think you can really give him that much a bad rating. So I'll give him a 3 because he scored.
See, I think I don't know. I think 3's fair, but I don't know. He was the biggest issue I've seen today was jogging back. He was jogging back in defence. You know, I mean, at this point, you know, we're 2-0 down, 2-1 down, and
lazy.
And that's all it was. I think it was just laziness. I think you've seen that in Daz McKinnon as well today. Daz was the same, losing the ball, jogging back. I don't know. I think I wouldn't have gave him any higher than a 3 in my opinion. Who else was there? George Oakley up top the day.
this season he's just,
No,
in my
it's
opinion,
not
it's
his
just it's not happening for him at all. So he's, to be fair, he's not getting much to play off of, like, so he is running. So
you're looking at it, right? Goggins is kicking a ball up. He's not holding that. He's never going to hold that ball. A centre back's always got to beat him in a header. That's why you need somebody up the park like Steve Davis or Oggy. I've not seen that. What's his name? Moyo. What's his name?
Moyo.
I've not seen him. Mayonnaise. I've not seen him play yet. Right? But I heard he's just a Richard Roy 2.0. So
really?
I don't know what
I saw him. No, we saw him at County. He had a cameo at County.
That was all.
Do you remember going to County?
No,
I remember seeing him come on at County and didn't look much up to it, too much, to be fair.
Final player that started today, Will Collar. In midfield, the boy we signed up from Brighton, who apparently was a potential in that guy apparently, but I'm failing to see it.
Rice has said that he saw something on him. Where he saw this something, I don't know.
Yeah.
But
must have been drunk when he seen him on. The boy, he was hesitating the ball constantly, man. Just pass the ball.
To be fair, out of the midfielders, I think he was trying to do the most running, like most active. So I'll give a kind 4.
A kind 4.
I
like that.
A kind 4.
I like that. We'll go into the substitutes now, guys. Marius Ogumpo came on for George Oakley.
Won everything there. As he was.
He was winning. I haven't heard it. Where's the
support going? Exactly. I know.
Don't think you can give him any.
No, I'm giving him a 10. Fuck.
Just because he's there, mate. I'll give like.
5.
Give him a 2. Give him a 2.
Jesus Christ. I'd have went higher than that. I'd have said, he wasn't.
No, just because he was on for such a small period of time.
I think with them being on for such small periods, he was obviously thrown up there just to win the balls in the air for Mika and Lewis Smith to pick up off. I'd have went for a 5. I'd have gave him higher. But that's just me. Other sub, Mikael Miller, obviously, like I said, came on at half time for Ross Cunningham.
He was trying. He was trying to beat players.
Most I've tried. Most I've seen him try so far this season, man. Honestly.
But at least he was trying. I suppose that's what we can say. I'll give him a 3 because
he's one of the players who needs to pick his head up. I was shouting at it every time he picks the ball up. He beats a man. That's great. Head up, make the pass. But instead he tries to beat 2, tries to beat 3, and ends up losing the ball. And that was a common mistake. Alright, guys, all finished here at New Douglas Park. It ends Motherwell 3, Hamilton 1. Really disappointing performance. No players, as you can see, they're really getting the pass marks from any of the fans, which is really disappointing. We expected a lot more after a really good performance against Killie midweek and obviously a win last game. We move on to Hearts now. Hopefully we can do better than we did this game. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoy.